As far as I know, since the implementation of China's manufacturing power strategy, the Chinese Academy of Engineering has released the China Manufacturing Power Development Index report every year. The report compares and analyzes the manufacturing industries of 9 countries, namely the United States, Germany, Japan, the United Kingdom, France, South Korea, India, Brazil, and China, and evaluates the development process, trends, and characteristics of the 9 countries' manufacturing industries. The Manufacturing Power Development Index has attracted widespread attention at home and abroad, and has become an important basis for judging the development trend of the world's manufacturing industry. So where position do you think China is now? In the past 7 years, what strategy has China launched? Did these strategies propel China toward a manufacturing powerhouse? In the world, what is the international community's evaluation of Made in China? In the past 7 years, the process of building a strong manufacturing country has been stable and improving, and the strategic leading role of manufacturing a strong country has become prominent. The period from 2015 to 2020 is the first half of the implementation of the first goal of the 3-step strategy for building a strong manufacturing country. Under the severe domestic and international environment, China's manufacturing industry has achieved rapid market response, which fully reflects China's strong ability to mobilize and allocate various production factors under the market-led, government-led economic system. The manufacturing industry has become an important highlight of China's economic recovery, and the leading role of the manufacturing power strategy is prominent. The strategy of manufacturing a strong country is a banner to promote the transformation and upgrading of China's manufacturing industry, enhance the national voice of the manufacturing industry, unite people's hearts, and mobilize the whole society to pay attention to the real economy. The gap between China's Manufacturing Power Development Index and the United States, Germany, and Japan is gradually narrowing. Under the strong promotion of the manufacturing power strategy, the gap between China and the United States, Germany, Japan, and other manufacturing powers has gradually narrowed. From 2015 to 2020, the proportion of the added value of China's manufacturing industry in the world increased from 26.29% to 28.61%. In 2020, the added value of China's manufacturing industry will reach $3.854 trillion, which is roughly equivalent to the $3.950 trillion combined by the 3 countries of the United States, Germany, and Japan. According to the statistics of the German Machinery and Equipment Manufacturing Federation, China exported €165 billion of machinery and equipment in 2020. The world share reached 15.8%. For the first time, China has surpassed Germany and ranked first in the world. This is a remarkable achievement, because machinery and equipment represent the comprehensive level of a country's manufacturing. The added value of the world's leading and advanced industries in the manufacturing industry accounts for more than 40% of the added value of the manufacturing industry, and is moving from the low end to the high end. It is impossible for any manufacturing power to rank first in the world in all manufacturing categories, but it must have a group of advantageous industries that have strong influence, control, discourse power, and counterforce in the world. According to the comparative analysis of 26 industries at home and abroad by the Chinese Academy of Engineering, China currently has 5 world-leading industries and 7 world-advanced industries, and their added value accounts for 41.31% of the added value of China's manufacturing industry. This shows that China's manufacturing industry is moving from low-end to mid-high end, forming a product structure with low, medium and high coexistence, and the proportion of mid to high-end products is gradually increasing. China's manufacturing industry has achieved a double increase in innovation input and output. In the past 7 years, the R&D investment intensity of China's manufacturing industry has increased from 0.97% to 1.54%. The R&D investment intensity of instrumentation, ships, aerospace equipment, rail transit equipment, and pharmaceutical manufacturing industry has exceeded 3%. The number of R&D personnel per million employees will increase by 4% in 2020 compared with 2015. The number of global invention patents granted per unit of manufacturing added value increased from 5.97 in 2015 to 7.7 in 2020. China's manufacturing industry has achieved a double increase in innovation input and output. The ability of key basic products and technologies to support the industry has gradually increased. For example, standards for high-speed railway EMUs, wheels, axles, power electronic components, sensors, braking equipment, train control systems, body materials, etc. have independent intellectual property rights, and 85% of key components and key materials are domestically produced. The industrial chain is independent and controllable. Among the core three electric technologies of new energy vehicles, the efficiency and energy density of battery packs are higher than those of international advanced products in the same period, and the market share of drive motors is over 80%. Foreign evaluation of China's manufacturing industry. The development index of China's manufacturing power is very close to Japan, the manufacturing power in the second phalanx. Regarding the current pattern, there are some different views in China. The first view is that China's manufacturing industry is large but not strong. The second view is that China's manufacturing industry has advantages and shortcomings, and it is not far from becoming a manufacturing power. The three views are that China's manufacturing industry is already a manufacturing powerhouse. In order to objectively and accurately judge the status of China's manufacturing industry in the world, it is necessary to cite the United Nations Industrial Development Organization, Deloitte and Touche, the U.S. Commission on Competitiveness, and the famous Japanese business weekly, Toyo Kataise, on the manufacturing competition in global countries. Three foreign evaluations of China's manufacturing industry have affirmed that China's manufacturing competitiveness is at the forefront of the world. We should not be arrogant and overestimate the international competitiveness and comprehensive strength of China's manufacturing industry, but there is no need to belittle ourselves and view China's manufacturing industry too pessimistically. How far is China from being a manufacturing power? The next 4 years will be a critical period for China to build a manufacturing powerhouse. While seeing the excellent performance of China's manufacturing in the past 2 years, we should also see that there is still a considerable gap between China's manufacturing and the manufacturing powers of the United States, Germany, and Japan. There are some outstanding problems that need to be solved with redoubled efforts: weak industrial foundation. A number of the bottleneck problem needs to be overcome urgently. The innovation investment is insufficient and the efficiency is not high. The proportion of advantageous industries and international competitiveness still needs to be improved. The innovation ability and profitability of outstanding enterprises are not strong. The number of world-renowned brands is very small. Energy consumption is too high, and manufacturing power is strong. Construction is a long way to go. In my opinion, in the next 4 years, China's manufacturing industry will face a more severe international and domestic environment and will endure greater challenges. But it should also be seen that some very favorable factors have emerged. First, the whole country has an unprecedented consensus on the importance of manufacturing, and attaches great importance to the development of the manufacturing industry. Second, the United States has used chips to impose sanctions on Huawei and ZTE to wake up the Chinese people. The industrial foundation is not strong, and one chip, one software, and one engine can suffocate a small enterprise or a large industry. The whole society must take action to fight a tough battle to rebuild the industrial foundation. The third is the institutional advantage of concentrating on big things, which will play a major role in the face of national disasters. The fourth is perfect manufacturing. The system and the overall safe and controllable supply chain ensure that China's manufacturing industry can meet the domestic and international market needs of 3 different grades of low, medium and high products, and can resist the impact of major emergencies. Fifth, domestic circulation is the main, international and domestic dual circulation. The implementation of the strategic line of mutual development will release a superlarge domestic market. By 2025, after the United States, Germany and Japan, China's comprehensive strength will be the fourth to enter the manufacturing power industry. It is a high probability event. Okay, we just spent another 10 minutes of deep thinking. Do you want to know what changes have taken place in the world in these 10 minutes? Please keep following our channel and like our videos.